All right, welcome back to the Shark Park here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Tarwin Reserves just had a pretty comprehensive win there, getting the job done by about 130, I believe. So, but yeah, great match coming up here in the seniors. Two pretty evenly matched teams. Both brought in a few new players over the off season, which have strengthened both lines. Not too far off at the start of the game here. Ball in the umpire's hands, poised in readiness. Ball in dispute here. Lockridge wins the hands, handball out to Bright. Launches it inside forward 50. Anthony Dyke there, pressured out of it. Bill spills towards the back flank. Tarwin with numbers. Clean hands there from Tarwin, bringing it back forward. And no more linking play here from Tarwin. Switch. Long ball inside 50. Good hands. Good clean marks there. About 20 metres out, straight in front, looking to get the scoreboard on the way. Absolutely magnificent day here down at the Shark Park, as it's locally known as. Tarwin looking to kick things off here. Breeze probably favouring that end, so looking to make a comprehensive start, put a few on the board early and put Stony Creek under pressure. Lining up, good kick, straight through. Tarwin, 1 goal, 6. Leads Stony Creek, no score. Ball from the centre there. Stony Creek looked to have the momentum early, and then Tarwin just with leaking play, which they've done all year, sweeping from the back flank to the forward flank in an instant and leading to a good contested mark there, 20 metres out, like I said, and put him through. Good early goal there. Good start for Tarwin. Tarwin wins the tap. Streaming through from the back flank there. Dylan Garnham launches it inside forward 50. Oh, it's gone through. Great goal there. Tarwin now 2 goals a leader to Stony Creek, no score. Dylan there. Straight through the midfield. Clean as a whistle pick up and a long bomb from about 60 straight through the middle. Far too easy there from Stony Creek. They need to put more pressure on there. Much more pressure on in the middle because Tarwin looks like, they're looking very, very ominous early. Umpire launches the ball up. Bright won the tap there. Tom Stone in the middle. Once again, Tarwin on the overlap. Looking clean there. Bright intercept. Handballs off to Lockridge, who puts one inside forward 50. Over the top there. Liam Harrington straight into the action. Colby Michael, 50th game for the club, and he spills it. Tarwin looking the more composed team here early on. Although in saying that, straight over to the opposition. Aiden Simmons there. Puts the handball back to Link. Looking for his options. Handballs over the wing. Hamilton puts it inside forward 50, although straight to the opposition there. Cummins with an easy intercept there. Handball off, switch. Over to the lawn bowl side. Oh, he's gone for a bounce there. Not sure about that. Bounced it like a volleyball. Though Tarwin, with the numbers at the ball, have made amends. Good contest there from Kay James. Stony Creek looking to rebound, looking to put a bit of scoreboard pressure on here early. Tarwin, though, swarming the numbers. Pumps it down there towards the canteen. Fantastic chips and gravy yet again from the girls over there. Intercept Tarwin, looking to reset here. Far wing, probably 90 metres from home. He's had a shot there, not sure. Aiden Simmons with a good intercept mark. Switches the play. Troy Sinclair there, puts it inside the middle. Ambitious kick 2-on-1. Although he's pressuring, dropping the ball. Umpire said knocked out in the tackle. And he says, I'll have it, I'll ball it up. Umpire throws it up. Tarwin, just no one there for the ruck from Stony Creek. So he just palms it straight down inside forward 50. The ball spills at the ground there. Looks like DJ Vu. Saw him on TikTok the other night. Snap around the body. Out of bounds. Sweet. All right, good stuff. Easy, mate. I just had a quick listen to him. He's all over it. Exactly right. How about 4 blokes out there for Talma? That's Tarwin looked the better team here so far. Ball thrown in here. Canteen side, forward flank. Looks to be set up pretty well here.
Ball comes in. Rucks go up. Tarwin get the tap. Goes down. The hands are out. And it's back out of bounds for another throw-in.
Tarwin definitely been winning the territory game so far. Ball feels like it's just lived in that forward 50, much like the lunchtime league game a little bit earlier. Bright, tap over the back, although Tarwin all over it. Hands off, Lockridge to Stone, out to Neil, streaming from the back flank, scrubs the kick. Benaldo, good pick up, launches the ball over, but Tarwin intercept.
Here they come. Yang gets the handball out there. Big H feeds it off. There goes Geordie Batako getting out of the tackle. Hands back and it gets fed into the 50 and intercepted by Stony.
Tight link there. Hemmed into the Martin Builder sign. We'll shout him out. Puts it across the face of goal. Intercept. I think it's Strickland there in the back pocket. Kicks it over. Tom Stone. Hard as Tom Stone's head, as they say. Good result there from Tarwin, I'd say. Ball it in.
And there's been a free plucked out here and it's going to go Stoney's way.
Not sure what that was for. K. James here. Down the line. Jybright goes up. Cummins over the top as well. Pay the man in front. Bright scrubs the kick. Down to Stone. Stretches there.
Comes Indy Cameron. Second senior game. Puts it on the boot. Flicks it out. Contested ball and gets out of bounds. And the young umpire throws it in here. Rucks jostle, good tap from Harrison Cumming, and Husty, aka Sam Powell Pepper, gets wrapped up.
Umpire launches it again. Simmons with intercept, slams on the boot, little inside out torpedo. Good mark there from Staley.
He loves himself an intercept mark here. And just hits a little 45 straight to Kyle Yan. Bites it off to Geordie Batako. Good little grab there. He's got a couple of options. Hits Tom Francis out in the wing. He backpedals out here. And he's kicking it down the line. Big Harrison coming the target. Nearly pulls it in. Just drops it last second. Looks like it's just gone over the line there for a throw-in.
Much more even in the last 10 minutes here. Tarwin had all the momentum, all the play in the first 5 minutes, but Stony Creek wrestled back a little bit on their terms now.
It's been a little bit of a game in between the two 50s here at the moment.
High tackle, I believe. Gives the ball to Strickland there. Probably 30 metres out from Tarwin's goal there. Looking to intercept, looking to find someone, build some momentum, some chip play, or down the line he goes.
And an intercept mark by Harrison Cummins. He's getting himself in some good spots here.
He'll be doing that all day.
Thumps it down the line, bit of a mongrel punch, but it gets there. Troy Harley, new father this week, gives it off to Toby Mahoney, snaps on his left and snags a lovely goal there.
That's a good goal from that pocket into the breeze.
What's that of the score out there?
3 goals, zip Tarwin to Stony Creek, 0-0-0. Just over 10 minutes gone here in the first quarter down at Shark Park. Quick shout outs to Stony Creek's major sponsors, Minion Hotel, MDC Building Group, and South Gippsland Turf Solutions. All do fantastic jobs at the club and abroad. Jai Bright giving away a fair bit of height and size here against, who's in the middle there? Was that Tate?
Harrison Cumming.
Harrison's still in the middle there, yep.
Ben Ellen gets it out, does a little shimmy and gets away. Flicks it down the wing there and Chicken gets the ball there, Lucas Harmer. Thumps it down, looking for Geordie Batako, spills the mark and it goes out of bounds. Just off the forward 50 flank for Tarwin.
Ball in dispute here. Tarwin looks to have won it yet again.
Tom Francis thumps it on the boot. Looking for Remdale Pozzo. Intercepted by Stoney. Comes to ground. And we're going to have another ball up just inside the 50.
Stand somewhere else.
What's that?
Do you want a bit of shade? Stand somewhere else. It's pretty warm out there.
Squeeze in, but I'm not too fast.
Tarwin with a clean little kick out there of the congested, but the first minor score of the game. Tarwin, 3 goals, 1-19. Stony Creek yet to trouble the scorers. Lockridge here looking to a few metres gained here off the tee. Nice little baby draw. Puts it long down the line, finds Stone of the Cam variety. Back flank, assessing his options. Short little chip kick. Finds Simmons, had a fair bit of the ball early. Going a little inside out, check side. Down the wing, ball spilled out. Umpire says, I'll take it from here.
Bit of an alternative method, that the inside out there from the back flank.
Yeah, not sure it was by design, put it that way. Little inside out checky. Neil wins the ball out to Bernardo. Steps 1, launches it inside 50, looking for Frith down there. Colby Michael at the feet of the ball. Tarwin's free.
Staley plays a switch over there to Cal McLeod. He's looking for his options. And he goes to Louis Armstrong, who's playing his first game for Tarwin today. He played in the reserves and then got called up as there was laid out 5 minutes in. So he's backing up with 2 games today. Great effort from the new fella.
Fantastic effort. Board net, backpedaling. Looking to find someone in maroon and white here. Down the line he goes, finds Tom Stone. Great hit there from Bordernet. Not many options here. Little inside ball, but Tarwin chop it over yet again.
Lockie Jones feeds the handball out to Benny Ellen. He overlaps it there to Chip Garnham, who feeds it out to Kyle Yan. He has a little fumble, but regathers. Gives it back to Ben Allen. Goes inside 50 now to Troy Harley. Just spills the mark, but it's still in play. Bit of a tussle going on. Spills out. Stony regather. Looking like it might find the boundary line here, but no. Someone's feeling their way through the pack there, but been done holding the ball.
Great effort there from Kurt Newton just to hold the play. 50-50 contest. Tile Link with the holding the ball. Puts it now inside. Defensive 50 there to Lockridge. Looking around. Tarwin very well structured behind the ball here. Not a whole lot of options for Stony to find. So we choose to go down towards the commentators area. Angus drops the ball over to Tarwin.
Lockie Jones feeds a handball over the top, but it goes straight to the Stony Creek player there, and Chip Garnham tackles him over the line. We'll have another ball in. Goes up the ruck's tussle. Stony Creek wins it out of the tap. They get it on the boot, heading down on the back flank. Over goes everyone, but Ricky O'Loughlin comes through. He's had a fumble.
Angus McGuinness in there, new recruit from Meenian, and Liam Harrington, old recruit from, wow, he's just a FIFO player. Had a 3-week junket in Europe and thought he'd come have a kick. Stony Creek free here to Benaldo. Handball's off to Lockridge, sloppy hand pass. But he launches the ball inside 50 towards Bright down there, but Tarwin just with the numbers. Halve it, and we'll throw it in. Umpire launches it inside Stony Creek's forward 50. Frith with the tap down to Tom Stone.
And Lockie Jones cuts it off. Chews off a kick there on a little 45 to Chip Garnham. He's going to wheel back around and do the same there to Dan Houston. Feeds back, pulls a little switch kick over there to Geordie Staley. Bites off on over to the wing to Cal McLeod. And it does just stay in bounds. He feeds the hands over the top there to Ricky O'Loughlin. And he's just missed it on the boot there, and it's gone out of bounds on the full.
Julian Stone getting a kick, turned 37 yesterday. Trusty old Julian finds his brother Tom. Contested mark, thought I'd never ever say that. Handball over the top. Launch inside forward 50 for Stony Creek. Colby Michael, strong mark. It's very strong mark inside there. Tough angle though, this pocket, isn't it?
It can be. There's only been a few to master it over the years.
Colby Michael, set shot here, on the way out of bounds on the full. That's where it was headed. Geez, that's a nice looking spiral, isn't it?
It is, and it's found Tom Francis there right on the chest. Fumbles a little bit, but the umpire says we'll pay the mark. He boots it down. Oh, it's a bit of a tall bounce there for Emdale Pozzo. Swept up by Stony Creek.
Link with the hit, finds Kurt Newton on the wing. Goes inside for Liam Harrington. Looking at his options. Chisels one inside. Finds Cam Stone. Top of the 50, goes long towards Frith. Good hits. Stony Creek's best passage of play all game.
Great delivery inside that.
Luke Frith, very good game last week. Bagged a few against Meenian. Lining up his first real chance on goal here today. Struts in, deliberate slow walk, and sprays it. Oh, on the board anyway. Tarwin, 3-1-19, leads Stony Creek 1-1. 19 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Lockie Jones assessing his options here, kicking out, and just takes a little chip into the pocket to Alex Chadwick. Back up into the seniors this week after a couple of best ons in the reserves the last few weeks. Back to Lockie Jones, who chips it over and finds Geordie Staley. Looks to move it quickly, but sees the option was shut down. Look around, umpire calls him to play on, puts it on the boot, and finds a lovely option in Batako there. He's pulled the switch, looking for Louis Armstrong, but it's gone over, but it's all worked out. It's gone to Cal McLeod. He's gone a little over the shoulder. Bit of a scrap and tussle there, and it's coming out.
Cam Stone, intercept, finds Tony Dyke. Misses the hand pass there to Neil. Over the shoulder, free kick to Tarwin.
Batako plays on immediately, flicks it out on the wing to Ben Allen. He looks for Troy Harley there, who takes a little jog on down the wing there. Bit of a mongrel punt, hasn't worked out too well.
Intercept from Stone, switch to the play. It'll be going straight back there. Neil with a fumble, Vu straight in there as well. Umpire says, I'll take it.
Chip Garnham gets it, shrugs off the tackle, flicks a lovely handball out to Batako. Straight into Nick McKenzie there. And he's looking for Toby Mahoney down there. And it's just going to go over his head and run it out of bounds. Have a throw in deep into the pocket for Tarwin there.
Breeze looks like to calm down here. Pretty strong in the twos, but much better conditions here in the seniors.
It's a lovely day for footy. Don't get many days without a strong westerly blowing down here at Shark Park.
Bernardo in the ruck, launches it, but Tarwin's right there.
Yeah, and turns around as a snap on his right. And it's just gone across the face. Minor score.
Tarwin set up with a bit of a web here. Lockridge looking to go over the top. Launch it straight over the top. Tom Stone's there. Good mark. Straight over the top again towards the wing. Finds Job right. Good mark there. Looks inside, looks inboard. Launches it down to Frith. 2-on-1. Twos are going to win that one.
Geordie Staley drifts across the top and takes another lovely intercept mark there. It's his bread and butter. Flicks it off to Bean Allen. Off to Geordie Batako. Tries to shove the tackle, but it sticks. He gets the hands away, and it's going to end up in Stoney's hands here.
Liam Harrington just corralled there. Holding the ball.
Oof.
Stiff. Don't have to be dead to be stiff.
Kyle Yan chips it out in the wing there. Looks like to Fergus Warren.
Butters.
A little bit different to Scott Pendlebury, but he has a soccer background.
Is he also going to wear gold next time he breaks his record, plays his record-breaking game?
Well, possibly.
And I heard he's going to take all the money too. Tarwin, set shot on goal here. Deep in the pocket.
Looks like Remdale Pozzo here. Loves himself a little sneaky snap from the boundary here. Bit of a goal sneak.
Go around the corner, you'd think.
I'd reckon so. It looks like he's gone well across the face here, though. It's going to sneak in for a minor score. Takes it to Tarwin 3-3-21 to Stony Creek 0-1-1 there.
Can't be that long left in this quarter, you wouldn't have think. Not many goals. Few ball-ins, few ball-ups.
After a fast start, it's been pulled back into a bit of a wrestle here.
Frith with a good contested mark there. Calls them to slow the play down. Finds his friend Toll O'Neill on the back flank. Looks to go back inside. Finds Liam Harrington. Stony Creek deliberately just holding the play up here. Not a lot of options. So puts one into a dangerous position on the wing, but Tarwin intercept yet again.
Louis Armstrong on his second straight game here. Backing it up. Takes a lovely intercept mark. Picks off Alex Chadwick there. Made him work for it, but he's got there. He's going to switch it inside to Geordie Batako, who's starting to rack up the touches here.
Long sweeping kick over the far wing.
Big switch to Lucas Harmer, who spills it a little bit and invites the pressure on himself, but he's got it back here. Oh, and he's just hit the skinny side there. Would have been a lovely little goal after that little fumble.
Most definitely. Tile link here. Looking to find an option here. Stony Creek. That'll be out of bounds. Tarwin, maybe one last attempt on goal here in the quarter.
Cal McLeod's going to bring it back in here. He's just assessing his options. He's got a little stab, but he's kicked it straight back to the Stony.
Finds Lockridge here. Looks to go canteen side. Holds the play up. Chip across goal. Finds Link. Chip across yet again. Finds Simmons. Hemmed in on the back pocket there. Looking for his options. Goes down the line. Over the top. Although Tony Dyke's there to sweep it up. He's pushed out of bounds here. 25 gone in the first quarter. Shallow throw in there from the boundary umpire.
And wrapped up for a ball up.
Ball up. Brighton Cummins yet again. Stony Creek, quick hands out the contest, but Tarwin's right there. Harrington pings the ball out. Tarwin intercept. He's smothered. Play on. Bonaldo launches one inside 50. No one down there. Angus McGuinness put the Jets on. Colby Michael, ball goes past them all.
Louis Armstrong mops it up. Chicken there, sweeps in, takes it, overshoots the kick to Kyle Yan, but he's gathered it up and he's going to get run out for a boundary throw-in.
Umpire launches in here. Ruck contest, ball spills out the back. Bright picks it up, puts it over to Lockridge. Handball again to Julian Stone, who handballs again to Cam Stone. Fends off, running out of room here, but they put one down the wing. McGuinness goes up, spills to the contest. Cam Stone follows up his work. Tarwin rebound.
I think McKenzie gets it on the boot, and there goes the siren just as Ben Ellen feeds the handball out to Dill Garnham, and it looked like they were out there, so siren comes at a good time.
Score at quarter time here. Tarwin 3 goals for 22 to Stony Creek 1 behind 1. Tarwin had all the play in the first 5 minutes, but definitely a much more even contest following that.
Definitely become a bit more of an arm wrestle in the last sort of 10 minutes there.
A lot of teams intercepting, not much clear transition work. Like you said earlier, really going between the arcs at the moment. Pretty evenly poised last 20, 25 minutes there of the first quarter. Tarwin still in their huddle, marshalling the troops. Stony Creek wandering out there after a good performance last week against the arch rival. Tarwin coming off a bye, so you'd think some fresh legs here late in the game.
Here we go. Tarwin leave their huddles and they're going to come and assume their positions now as well. Spectators make their way off the field. We'll get into the second quarter.
Bit of a viewing party there for the Tarwin huddle. About 4 times the members and players there. Good numbers, good support down at Shark Park.
Absolutely. We haven't had a game here in a couple of weeks now, so nice sunny day. They're all getting about it.
Absolutely. Turned it on weather-wise. Couldn't have picked better day.
Not much else happening in Tarwin this time of day, so it's a fair attraction here.
Oh, I'm sure the rail trail will be going off this time of day.
Absolutely. There'll be a couple walking along the river there. A couple of fishing rods getting thrown in at the platforms. And probably a couple filling the decks at the Riverview Hotel there, one of our good sponsors down there here at Shark Park.
Also a bad day for a beer, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Umpires poised and readiness here, looking to get the game, or the second quarter I should say, underway. Waiting for the siren to get things started. Bright against Cummins here in the middle. Probably have to say, given the size difference, Bright's done well, but Cummins, Man Mountain, he'll be attacking from the first ball.
Umpire Max Carter throws the ball up. Harrison Cumming gets a tap out, but Tom Stone's going to gather it, and he's going to get a little higher there.
5'2" of Tom Stone, pretty easily taken high. Finds it over. Good hands there from Bright. Assesses his options, looks wide, looks inboard, likes neither.
It's been good today here, Jai Bright.
Puts it inside 50 there. Liam Harrington might have a shot here.
It's a lovely kick in there. He's threaded the eye of the needle.
Absolutely. Probably kick from, oh geez, it'd have to be close on the arc, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we'll be kicking from 50, well and truly, just outside even, I reckon. Big H Cumming stands a mark too, a big bit of tall timber to get over.
He's gone around, launched it. Oh, what's the go there? Is he called mark or is he called out?
The big fella's just juggled a little bit too much, I think, and it's
spilled it out.
Just gone
for a throw
out of bounds.
Geez, rapid throw in there from the young boundary umpire. Frith taps it down, straight to Tarwin.
No messing around there from the young fella, was there?
No, he wants his money quick.
Quick game's a good game there, the boundary says.
Quick fumble of possession there from both teams. Boundary umpire says, I'll have it here. Rapid reload, just launches it straight back in. And again, run it back.
Nearly tapped it to himself there, Big H Cumming, but just tapped it a little bit too far.
Tap down, swarm of players there, no real clear possession, but the umpire's called something, called a slam tackle.
And it's going to go Stony Creek's way. They'll get a shot on goal here. Looks like Tom Stone again, is it?
Yep, sure is. Put the hand up. He'll be having a shot here, probably 45-degree angle. Looks to be about 30 metres out, I'd say.
He's starting to rack up a few posies here, Tommy.
Shot on the way. Likes it off the boot. Stony Creek with their first major here, 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lovely finish there from Tom Stone with a set shot. Tarwin 3 goals, 4-22. Stony Creek 1 goal, 1-7.
Coming out hot of the gates here, Stony. It's lived in their half this whole first 2.5 minutes here.
Yeah, needed to. Another few quick goals from Tarwin and the press would right be on, really be on. Umpire getting ready with the ball up. Launched up. Nil will draw there in the ruck, but Tarwin yet again find it.
Cole Yan just waltzes out of the middle there. Looks inboard. Oh, Brody Senior Gibson nearly pulls in a lovely mark there, but he's just spilled it out, and Stony Creek look like they're going to bring it out back out here.
Okay, James with the hand pass to Link, with the hand pass to Hamilton, finds it back to James. hemmed on the boundary, slam dunk tackle there.
Thumping tackle by Kyle Yan.
Suplex.
It's a hard little nugget there, Yanni. Loves imposing some physicality on the game.
Tap straight down. Stone finds it. Lockridge bursts through the pack. Pumps the ball along towards the wing. No real target there for Stony Creek. Ball in dispute. Angus McGuinness tries to pick it up, but Tarwin yet again sweeping it.
Ferg Warren feeds it out the back to Lockie Jones, who feeds it off to Louis Armstrong. He's played on, nearly gets wrapped up, but just gets it off in time. Feeds it out to Garnham, back to Louis Armstrong there. Feeds it out to Ben Allen. That's a cracking mark there.
Sinclair's got to be more physical there in the contest.
Feeds it on the 45. Kick falls short to Houston, and Stoney will wrap up with it here.
Stone yet again, although he kicks it straight back to Ben Allen. Got his own footy on that wing.
Assesses his option. Goes long down the line. Looks like a lovely hit there, but it's just fallen short of the knees there of Toby Mahoney. It's come out to Dill Garnham, who's been smothered. Houston's taken a tumble over the top, and here comes Stoney. I think there's been a throw paid there somewhere in there.
Yeah, it looks like Julian Stone just forgot to use the other hand on the handball.
Judy Patako feeds it out, and Remdale Pozzo takes a nice mark. It's a bit of a way out. Tough to see from here, but it looks like he'll be kicking from around the 50-metre arc on a reasonably tight to the boundary line. But he'll find a little chip, and he has.
Nice kick inside forward 50 there.
Put it straight to Toby Mahoney, who is a left footer, so it should suit him well there.
Like his chances from this angle.
He's a little bit of a goal sneak. Loves himself a goal. He kicked 5 against Mooney 2 weeks ago. And a good little recruit into our forward line this year, coming across from Inverloch, I believe. Lines up, strides in. And by the look of the goal umpire waltzing to the right, it is going to fade across the face, and it's going to register a minor score.
Lockridge there with the kick-in duties from Stony Creek. Straight down the guts, aggressive kick. Looks to have found a few options though. Finds Frith there on the chest.
Great long kick in there.
Oh no, he's in trouble here. He's in trouble here.
He's not the man you want chasing you down there.
Gone negative metres gained. Bernardo with the handball out to Link, who's tackled. He gets the handball out to Tyler Neal here. Hemmed into the back flank. Fires the handball over to Kay James. Neal in trouble here.
Yan gets it out, feeds it through to Remdale Pozzo. He's been smothered, but there's Ben Allen once again. He's just done a little sidestep. It's coming round, and that's going to register a major score. Ben Allen gets one on the board. Some lovely forward pressure there from Tarwin there, up around the flank there. Kyle Yan and Dan Houston working in tandem there.
Did not let Stony Creek get the easy hand pass or the easy possession there. Pressure was right on. Falls into fumble. Tarwin, too good.
Kyle Yan says I'm blowing, and he's going to go off for a little rest there, and Dill Garnham will come onto the field for him. Now that's fair enough. Putting a ton of little repeat effort work there.
Umpire launches it up again. Bright Cummins. Cummins probably won that tap.
It's been a good battle there in the ruck.
Very good battle.
Bright playing above his size.
Sinclair done holding the ball there. Tried to take on one too many. Tom Francis there.
It's fed it out to Lucas Harmer there on the wing. And finds Ben Allen again.
Good strong mark there from Ben.
Doesn't have a whole heap of height there, Ben Allen, but he marks well above his size. He's gone in. Doesn't get pulled down.
Stone. Finds Stone. Finds Stone. Bit of landscaping going on. Finds Stone yet again. Just on repeat here. Tarwin. Clean ball. Pumps one inside forward 50. Although Angus right there on the far wing. Sweeps the hand pass over. Tyler Neal. Not many options down the track. Has to chew one off inside. Finds Bernardo. Just holds up play a little bit. Looking far. Looking inboard. Goes down the line. Finds Harrington. High contact from Tom Francis there. Gives Stony Creek the free. Launches one across the middle. Finds Tom Stone just over his head. Finds the hand pass. Goes back to Harrington.
He's starting to chuck up a few possessions as well here, Liam Harrington.
Cam Stone had in the back pocket now. Has in the forward wing. 3-on-1 there from Stony Creek.
He's paid advantage.
He's paid advantage.
Everyone stopped, but he's paid it. And he's going to register a major score.
Everyone stopped. He called advantage, but worked out in the end for Stony Creek
You'll
there.
take what you can get in that scenario.
Absolutely. Just trying to see there on the replay who it was. Might have been Dyke. It was Tony. Everyone stopped and just said, I'll take that. Looks good on the stats for him.
Even the man with the ball stopped.
Says it all, doesn't it? But Stony Creek, second major of the quarter, still trail Tarwin by 16 points.
Handy goal, that one. Brings that game back into the balance a bit more there.
Seems to be the scoring end so far here. Good battle in the rucks. No one really taking the ascension here early.
This is Jocelyn ran in there.
Umpire,
4 fumbles.
Umpire says, I'll take it. We'll throw it up again. Sorry, Sammy. Lockridge there, picks it up, puts it on the boot. Scramble inside 50, but Tarwin will intercept yet again.
There's Geordie Staley with another intercept. He flicks it out on the wing to Cal McLeod there. He looks around, sees what he's got on. It's a little floater on the boot, but Dan Houston plucks it out of the pack there. We thought it was going to be a bit more contested than what it was there with the amount of people around, but just falls a bit short of Senior Gibson and comes out Stoney's way. They'll switch it out here onto the fat side.
Kurt Newton with a nice intercept mark, but the intercept kick less good than that.
Lucas Harmer, it's just fading. It looks like it's going to go out to the fat side for a point there.
Tally Bernardo looks like he's on the kick-in duties here for Stony Creek. Not a great deal of options in here short, so going to have to pump it long down the wing, you would have thought, which is exactly what he does. Tries to find a target. Nothing is yet. Kurt Newton feeds at the handball. Tom Stone there. 2-on-1. Just gets pressured out of it. Umpire says, give it to me, lads. I'll ball it up.
Just like the last half of the first quarter, it's become a real arm wrestle again here early in the second.
Absolutely. Umpire's picked out a free there. Looks to be to Jai Bright. Slings the ball down the wing to Cam Stone. Looking at his options. Probably going to go inboard here. Looks at one, looks at another. Pulls a kick, finds Liam Harrington. Still 70 from home. Goes long. Got Frith down there. Giving a free to Tarwin.
Lockie Jones just pushed in the back there. Looks to go quickly, but recomposes after seeing his option was shut down. Switches across there. Lucas Harmer. Run down to the back to help out from the wing. Looks, finds Fergus Warren. He then finds Nick McKenzie here in the wing. He feeds the hands quickly to Alex Chadwick. His kick falls short. The Stony player gets the spoil and it's going to go over the boundary line there. We'll have another boundary throw in.
Pretty evenly matched quarter, I'd say, so far.
It's been good.
Boundary umpire launches it in. Cummins easily won the tap out there.
Big fist, Indy Cameron. Slick little manoeuvre there from the young thirds kid there. Son of the Tarwin legend, Travis Cameron.
Great mark there. Pal Pepper.
Cole Yanni running it down. He says, I'll take you on. Feeds it off to McKenzie. Is he going to give the hands back? He is. Yan gets it back. Feeds it in. And finds... Who is it? Is it Brody Senior Gibson here? Yes, it is.
Very sleek play from Tarwin there. Quick 1-2.
He knows this pocket here. Played reserves with me all last year here. And love this pocket. lines up. And he also loves a celebration. And there he goes.
Very happy with it, wasn't he?
The double pumper.
Good set shot there. Tight
Big
angle.
Leighton Hewitt come on. Belching from his voice too. And that takes us to 5-6 Tarwin, 36 to 2-1, 13 Stony Creek.
Nice little buffer there from Tarwin. Few goal advantage here. Kicking into the breeze. Slight breeze this quarter. So that's an important goal. Umpire launches it up. Benaldo and coming in the ruck.
Looks to be high there in the middle. And, yep, Stony will come away with the free.
Tally finds Liam Harrington. Forward flank, puts it inside 50, finds Frith, good hands. Strong lead out mark, good inside 50 kick there from Liam Harrington.
Great hit. It's a man that looks like he'd have a big boot on him.
Yeah, hits it pretty pure, that's for sure. So Frith lining up for goal here. Really need to kick this one off the Tarwin. Snuck one there in the pocket before. Set shot on goal. Yeah, he likes it. Straight through the middle.
That's a very handy, quick reply from Stony Creek there.
Keeps him well in the contest. Frith opening his account there for the day. Puts Stony Creek 3 goals, 1-19. Still trailing to Tarwin, 5 goals, 6-36. 15 gone here. Probably halfway through the second quarter.
It brings that game back in the balance here once again there. No team able to stack some momentum on here early in this second quarter. We're probably at least halfway in now. We're 15 minutes in. This ruck battle will resume here. As you know, Jai Bright must have gone off for a change here.
Looks to be swapping down forward there. He's stuck the hand up there, Jai Bright. He wants it in the forward 50. Let Angus go shorter to Tom Stone. Sweeps the hand task. Back to Benaldo, out of the ruck.
Looks good.
Good finish there. Great second effort there from the ruck from Benaldo. Followed his tap, got the crumb, got the reward. Stony Creek, 2 goals in a minute here.
2 goals in quick succession. Very handy for Stony Creek here. They'll be looking for a third pretty quickly here to really bring this game back into within a kick here. Chip Garnham makes his way off for another interchange here. And Bean Ellen comes back on.
In the middle here, Stony Creek got McGuinness, Stone, Harrington, and Benaldo in the ruck. So umpire looks to ball it up here. Scrambler plays, no real clean possession so far. We'll run it back, boys. Ball it up again.
Umpire balls it up. Tap comes out. Here comes Tarwin, feeding out the back is Chicken Harmer, feeding it to Troy Harley, who imposed himself on the contest, but just spills the chest mark. Looks to be a Stony player down from the contest, grabbing his shoulder.
Okay, James got crunched there, sat under it, put his body on the line, but looks to be okay, just a bit sore.
Still holding that arm a bit proppy there. He's thrown a big fist into the ground, but he's going to troop on.
Julian Stone there with the clearance, although Simmons, slippery hand pass. Dropping the ball there from Tarwin. Stony Creek, fumble of plays. Harrington's fine possession, but it'll be coming straight back in.
Lockie Jones with another intercept possession there. He plays on straight away, looking to move it quick. Feeds it in, but he's just going to feed it straight back to the Stony Creek backman there.
Julian Stone, quick couple of possessions here. Looks to move momentum, finds Angus right in the middle. Looks to get the hands off, gives the hands off to Cam Stone, although ball was left behind him. Gives it back to Angus Wright, sorry.
Jordy Patako feeds the handball out here. Bean Ellen, fresh off the bench, feeds the kick inside 50, and he's absolutely delivered it straight onto the chest of Troy Harley.
Can't do much with that. As a defender, that's superb delivery.
Big Duff here looking to kick a goal for his brand newborn son. The thumping kick on him. Can he keep it straight? Umpire stays unmoved, and it is a major score. The arm wrestle continues.
Good set shot there, never in doubt, was it?
No, he's pretty good most of the time, touch wood. Don't want to jinx him now.
Just on 19 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Tarwin leading by about 3 goals. Ball up, Benaldo in the ruck against Staley. Finds the handball down to Neil, who pumps it inside 50 for Stony Creek. Benaldo with the follow-up, launches it inside 50 again. Colby Michael out the back, good hands on it.
Great body work there.
Stony Creek's own little tip right in the forward pocket there. 50th game for the club today. Deliberate set shot. Likes it off the boot. Goal umpire doesn't move. Quick reply here from Stony Creek. Exactly what they needed.
Done that after the last 2 Tarwin goals there. Stony have found a reply nearly instantly.
Very even game here.
Big Harrison comes back on the field. Just a couple of minute breather for him there, and he's straight back into the ruck duties.
Geez, they need him in the ruck too. He's been toiling away very well today.
Looks like Bright will stay forward there for Stony, and Bernardo will resume in the ruck again here. It's been good since he's gone in.
When's the tap again? Neil with a kick off the ground. Angus McGuinness leaves it behind.
Powell Pepper feeds the little check side away.
Jacob
Bit
Strickland.
of a contest.
Jacob Strickland just dropped the mark there under pressure. Been very good this year since coming across from Inverloch also. Benaldo with the deft little tap, but straight to Tarwin.
Feeds out to Yan. He waltzes around. Has a little look. Looks for senior Gibson. And in comes Chicken Armour. He's got some pace there on that wing, and he's just found Toby Mahoney perfectly there. He'll line up for another shot at goal.
Lowered the eyes. I wouldn't have done that. I would have had a ping from there.
Yeah, probably myself as well.
Yeah, mad if you don't. Inside 50. Blinkers are on.
So that's probably why we're sitting here and not out there.
Or a dodgy knee, we'll say
Yeah,
that too.
we're exactly right. Yeah, bad back.
Absolutely. So Tarwin here looking for another quick reply. Real arm wrestle this quarter. Across the face there from Tarwin.
Another minor score for Toby Mahoney. Struggling to find the middle at the moment. He'll be hoping it clicks for him soon here this game. He's getting his fair share of opportunities.
For those playing at home, both the Tarwin runner and the Stony Creek runner have knee bracing on. This is outrageous. Lockridge waltzes outside of the square, puts it onto the centre wing, finds Cam Stone, stiff arms 1, stiff arms 2, into trouble. Got the handball out, but umpire said not good enough.
Said you've had long enough. Bit of a tough 50-50 call there. Could have gone either way, but Remdale Pozzo feeds a little dicky grubber out of the ground there and comes out Stony Creek's way. Back to Tarwin. Lockie Jones on the back, feeds a handball to Ben Allen. He's going to try pump it over there inside 50, looking for Troy Harley. He's got 2 on him. Here comes Mahoney again. He's going to sweep up the crumbs. Aussie Eyes looks inside. He's just missed the target of McKenzie.
Simmons picks it up. It's going straight back inboard.
Mahoney feeds it in again. Brody Senior Gibson out muscled in the contest there. Stoney come away with it.
Toling, clean possession, found Lockridge, who finds Newton on the back flank. Finds Tol Neal into Angus right here on the far wing towards the Bowls Club. Just slows down play a little bit here.
Turned over there, Kyle Yan again. He's starting to really rack it up here in the second half. The second quarter, sorry. Troy Harley drops the mark. It's a little bit of a 50-50 ball here. And it's gone out of bounds.
Been very hot footy so far this quarter. Pressure's dialed right up here. Fox footy pressure rating 180, whatever that means. Strong man out the ruck there.
Puts on the boot, but I think it's going to miss everything and out in the full. Toby Mahoney tries to fool the umpires, but the umpire says, I won't have that. That's out on the full. Really is a double knee brace going on here on the runners, isn't there? Was that on your bingo card?
Nah, things you see, eh? So Stony Creek here looking to sneak one towards the end of the quarter, same as Tarwin. He might just have the last roll of the dice.
Lockie Jones positions himself well off defensively again there. Another intercept possession, feeds it out to Louis Armstrong. Kicks it in. The 50-50 contest.
Cam Stone wrapped up there. Umpire says we'll ball it up. Ball up there, job right, launches himself. Ball spills to the ground. Pings out there, finds Lockridge on the back flank, who launches it down towards the canteen over the top of Tarwin. Very well structured there.
Big Warren has a big fumble here. He's going to get it away, though.
Butters fingers.
Ricky O'Loughlin feeds it out to LJ there. He feeds it out to Alex Chadwick. He's going to take the game on straight away. Nearly gets wrapped up. Gets it on the boot, but it's going to be intercepted. Good pressure there from the Stony Creek player there.
Cam Stone had a lot of the footy in the second quarter here. Finds Harry Hamilton. Looking for options. Puts it back down inside 50. Umpire blows his whistle. No one knows what for. Tarwin free kick.
There's a bit of a tussle, and the umpire says, let's have 50 metres.
That'll be a box for you, Luke. That's an expensive 4 words says to the umpire there.
Captain Coach wanders up the field here. Lockie Jones, he feeds the handball straight off to Chip Garnham here. A bit of extra speed. He feeds it in, and there's Brody Senior Gibson with a paddock of space there inside the forward 50, and he's going to take another shot on goal.
Delightful kick there from Garnham. Absolutely chiselling ball there inside forward 50.
He'll be looking to kick this again here, Brody Senior Gibson, and watch the celebration ramp up if he can dob himself a second in the quarter.
Umpire moved a long way, but it's a goal.
It's a goal. And pretty subdued celebration, actually. A little salute and point, but that's about it. Takes the score to Tarwin 7-7-49 to Stony Creek 5-1-31. 3 goals exactly in the game there.
Could be an important goal there from Tarwin on the stroke of half-time here. 26.5 minutes gone, deep into the second quarter.
Wouldn't think there'd be too long left.
Absolutely
Minute
not.
or two max, you'd reckon.
Ball in dispute, scramble of plays. Umpire says, we'll try that again. Once again, Tolani on the ground, flicks out the handball. Finds Harry Hamilton, not sure what to do there, so he runs back into traffic, finds Julian Stone, who launches the hand pass over. Jai Bright can't quite pick it up. Quick hands there from Ben Allen over to Houston, but Stony Creek intercept through Julian Stone. Finds Cam Stone onto his right side, kicks the ball inside 50. Good strong hands there from Benaldo, who says, I'll have a shot. Could be after the siren there. Siren hasn't gone yet, but once again, can't be long left in this quarter.
And there it is. Right on cue. Now he'll be kicking from probably roughly 55 here, I reckon.
He's throwing the kitchen sink into this one, Benaldo. Loves a goal in a celebration, so we'll see how he fares. Strikes the ball.
It's a good strike of the footy, but it's
across the face. Minor score. So at the end of the second quarter, Stony Creek 7 goals 7-49, currently leading. Tarwin 7 goals 7-49, currently leading Stony Creek 5 goals 2-32. Thoughts on the first half there, Sammy?
It's a good little arm wrestle, this. doesn't necessarily portray it completely the scoreboard that second quarter. It was a good little arm wrestle.
Yep.
Tarwin got a fast start out of the blocks there in that first quarter, which really helped him along there. And then it's been a bit more of an arm wrestle since then. Fast moving game. Both teams looking to move it quick, and it's been good. Good viewing.
Absolutely. Pretty hot contested footy so far, although when the link-up play has worked for either team, it's been good to watch. So, yes, Tarwin, I would say very happy with that half footy. Stony Creek, but very much still in the contest. So, we'll be back after half-time. All right, welcome back here to round 6 live stream feature match, Tarwin versus Stony Creek. Third quarter now underway, coming against Bright. Launches it over. Bright follow up, gives the bump. Harrington wrapped up there in a bear-like tackle. Umpire says we'll throw it up again. Scramble. Lockridge in and under. Umpire says we'll ball it up again here. Stony Creek just like to thank their major sponsors, Minion Hotel, South Gippsland Turf Solutions, and MDC Building Group. Bright wins the tap down. Tom Stone there wrapped up. Couple of quick contested possessions here. Gets the tap down there from Tarwin though. Launches it over towards the club rooms, towards the canteen, towards the bar, which I think that's where my commentator's currently parked at. Boundary umpire says we'll look to resume here. Half forward flank, Tarwin side. Ball knocked forward. Edge of the forward 50 here, wrapped up yet again. Very contested first minute here. Opening of the third quarter. Umpire balls it up. No one's really winning the game. The meters gained territory at the moment. Ball goes out yet again. Low, slow, scrappy start here in the third quarter. Boundary throw in here. Launch inside here from Tarwin. They find a player here who's going to have a set shot here. Tight angle towards the pine trees. Going to have to slide it across the goal face here. He's gone around the corner instead and dobbed it. Tarwin, quick goal here, just inside 2 minutes. Brings the score to 8-7. 55 to Stony Creek, 5 goals, 232. Tarwin lead by an even 20 points here. 2.5 minutes gone. Opening of the third quarter. Very scrappy and dour affair so far to start the third quarter. Neither team getting a lot of real clean possession here, but Tarwin, quick kick out of the contest, leads them to a goal. Good start. Tarwin seem to have the momentum to start the quarters here. Umpire balls it up yet again. Bright tries to find Stony Creek, but Tarwin, Chip Garnham, steamrolled in a bear-like tackle there from Strickland. And Bright wrapped up. Benny Allen all over him.
Umpire balls it up here. H. Cumming gets a hit out there. Goes straight into Tommy Stone. Flicks out Stoney's way.
No one really there for Stony Creek. Just got a bit of territory there, which is always handy. Another ball in here, I should say. Cummins and Bright, pretty good battle all day in the ruck so far. Couple of trucks in the ruck. Taps it over the back. Stone tries to intercept, but the ball is held in here. Sinclair pings the handball out. Finds Neil on his non-preferred, who launches it inside. Bernardo with the flying fist finds Tom Stone, who launches a hand pass inside 50 there. Tony Dyke, run down. Finds Frithie, ball at his feet. Bernardo kicks it off the ground.
Is there a free pinged for something here?
A push of some
Looks
description,
like
it looks. Let's have a look at the replay, see what we can pick up here. We got siren gate here. We got point and a free kick. Not too sure what's happening, but
Can it be both?
I don't know.
Didn't really pick up too much from that replay what it was either then.
Nah, it's hard to get a gauge on what's actually happening. The umpires wave the flags, but Stony Creek's having a set shot, so a 7-point play coming up here.
That's it. The old Furphy special.
Bit of a mulligan straight off the sticks here. Breakfast ball here for Bernardo, so he'll have another shot here. Kicks it And he's very, very happy with it.
Absolutely.
Good reply here. Bernardo's been good, moved into the ruck, gave him a bit of a spring inside there, and yeah, very good set shot from deep in the pocket.
So have they awarded the point there, or has that been wiped after all that?
You would have thought it'd be wiped if he can have a set shot, unless they've given it after the play, but we'll just we'll keep you posted on that, because I'm not sure if it's 6-3 or 6-2, but either way, Tarwin is still ahead by a couple of goals here.
It resumes in the middle. Umpire balls it up. H and Jai Bright battle it out in the ruck again. H feeds the hands out to Geordie Batako. He fumbles, and there is a free kick here going to Geordie Batako. Maybe a holding the man there. He looks at his options. Found something he likes. He feeds it inside. Del Pozzo underneath it. Fumbles it around, but he's scooping it up to himself. Sockers it along. Stoney get it, but the pressure's still there. And he's been held there, Del Pozzo.
He's put the arms up and he said, I don't have it. And they paid it. So he'll have another shot here inside the forward 50 for Tarwin.
Looks like he'll probably be roughly kicking from 40 out from what I can see here. Bit of a tight angle. But he'll back himself in here, Del Pozzo.
Angus McGuinness just running into screen there. He requested the 67 jersey.
This is a man here who skipped training a couple of weeks ago to get a haircut, and his punishment was to wear a KFC tracksuit to black tie night. Looked like an absolute goose.
And he likes it, just like he likes the goal. That is outrageous, though, to skip training for a haircut.
Pays his dues if he can kick those goals, though.
That's a roll of the dice if ever I've heard it, but kicked the goal, so all credit to him. Tarwin with a couple in this quarter, Stony Creek just with the one. Just been told it was the point and the goal there from the indiscretion earlier to Bernardo. But ball up in here inside the centre circle at the Shark Park. Ben Allen picks it up, but intercepted by Tarwin, who hacks the kick inside forward 50. Chadwick, clean hands, rebounds.
Great hit to Batako there. Batako looks quickly, feeds it out. Just Geordie Staley's gone forward by the looks of things here. Little wild card pull. Feeds it in, spoiled by Stoney. They feed it back out of the back line. Chip Garnham looks like he'll get it here. He runs around to the side, feeds it in, looking for goal, and he'll dob it there from about 55 out. It's a great little goal there from Dylan Garnham.
Couple now for Chip. He's been lively.
He has. It's been a great battle in the midfield all day. I reckon there'd be high possession numbers in everyone in both teams' midfield there. Comes off for a rest after that goal too.
It's the modern way, isn't it?
Certainly is. Kick a goal, go off.
You're running hot, so you're dragged. Umpire here. Tarwin with a couple to start this quarter. Definitely been the better team so far. Umpire balls it up. Cummins with the tap. Tarwin held. Umpire turns a blind eye. Balls forward. Flies inside 50. Tom Stone with a stiff arm. Tarwin follows it up. Launches a spiral inside 50 towards Frith.
Big fist from Ricky O'Loughlin. Feeds it out, but it's fallen front and centre to Liam Harrington.
Scramble kick inside there from McGuinness towards Colby Michael, who wraps up the Tarwin player. Stony Creek with the ball up there, roughly 25, 20 metres out, straight in front. Frith wrestling around. No one really gaining the upper hand here. Umpire says we'll ball it up yet again. Umpire throws it up. Frith trying to get the tap. Scramble a kick. Liam Harrington, he loves it off the boot. That's a great goal out of the pack there. Stony Creek really needed that one after Tarwin slammed on a few early goals here.
They've been great at a quick reply here in the second and third quarter here, Stony Creek. Just not allowing momentum to gather. Every time it looks like Tarwin might gather that momentum and take a couple of quick goals, they seem to just pull it back nicely.
They're just holding Tarwin at bay here. Tarwin looked like floodgates might open early on, but once it is this quarter, like it's been every quarter, a bit of an arm wrestle. Ball up, handball, Cam Stone intercept, flicks the handpass off to Troy Sinclair, streaming down the wing, finds Frith, great hit.
Wasn't it ever?
He'll be
Hustling through the centre there.
He'll be happy. That'll be on replay at his house for the next 4 weeks.
We'll hear about that after the game, I reckon.
Absolutely. Won't tell him that North got done by 100, though.
Did you see that drifting across into the rooms at half time there? They were down pretty miserably, old North Melbourne.
Frith on the boundary. Oh, locks off the boot. Wow, great hit there from the pocket.
It's like if you want to watch a game with blue and white, and this might be the closer battle today.
Absolutely. So Stoney once again after Tarwin put it through the board, I should say. Just get a couple in reply. So Tarwin 10-7, 67 leads Stony Creek, 8 goals 3, 51. 11.5 minutes gone here into the third quarter.
This brings it back to a 16-point lead there. It's brings it back into an interesting battle again here.
Absolutely. Looks like Kay James is back on after getting that shoulder strapped, after getting crunched earlier. Good to see him back out there. Fumble of players, no one really getting their hands on it, although it looks like Chadwick might have it, thrown off it. Stone launches inside 50 to find Frith yet again, hands above it, umpire calls play on. Ball still in play here. And out of bounds, we'll have a throw in deep inside Stony Creek's forward 50, just up against the far point post here.
Started getting a bit of a midfield ascendancy here the last couple of minutes here, Stony Creek. Tarwin will be wanting to pull it back.
Got to wonder if they keep flying the ball inside 50, whether Staley will get flicked backward here. Frith tries to get the tap over the top. Ball held up. Umpire pays, holding the ball.
Ricky O'Loughlin will come away with a free kick here. Boots it in, looks like Staley there with the mark.
Good mark there, good strong mark. Bigger body, won the contest.
And thumps it down the line, bit of a mongrel punt. Comes over the back, Del Pozo can't quite reel it in, but he'll do his best to retain it.
Kurt Newton flicks out the kick towards the far wing. I think that's Hamilton there. It is Harry Hamilton just assessing his options. Not sure what to do, so he just floats the ball down the line. Players go up. No one with Clean's hand. Ball finds Cam Stone at his feet. Jai Bry at his feet. And we'll ball it up. 13.5 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Once again, we'll ball it up here. No one really finding the upper hand just in this little arm wrestle in the last minute or two. Stony Creek finds it inside 50. Angus McGuinness got hands to it, but wrapped up straight away. We'll ball it up here yet again. Ball probably 48 out from Stony Creek's goal. On the far flank towards the Bowls Club, Bonaldo flies up in the ruck, fires a handball out. Francis puts it back inside, but Simmons with a very good intercept mark here, and Stoney will try and rewind the attack. So he goes inside, finds Angus right here. Beautiful inside 50 kick. Looks for his options, handball off. Julian Stone wrapped up, gone.
Been run down by Del Pozo there. Great tackle. Ben Allen will take the advantage. Streams through the middle. Looks out. He's got Toby Mahoney out, but it is a great spoil there from the Stony Creek defender.
Well done, Aiden Simmons. Been a brick wall in defence this year. After coming back from Carnborough, been a very valuable addition in the defensive 50.
He looked to be out there, Toby Mahoney, but he made up ground very well there, Simmons.
Ball got over. It was pretty much a go. He could have chalked it up. So umpire throws it in. Cummins gets the tap down here. Umpire says, I'll have it, and we'll go again.
Coming with the hit out. Leads it down Garnham's way, but he won't get there first. Dalpozzo gets there, but Stony Creek end up with it. Tom Stone flicks a little snapper in the corner. Goes back Tarwin's way. Chicken thuds it in, and a great mark there.
Courageous Cam Stone. Puts his body on the line week in, week out. Runner-up last year in the league, BNF. Putting together another great season. Although that's not his best work. As Tarwin looked like they might have just kicked it.
Troy Harley shrugs a tackle, comes around, sidesteps, and snaps it through.
Geez, that might be the all-time commentator Moz there, I reckon.
It happens to the best of them.
So Tarwin there, putting another one on the board. 11-7-73 now, leads Stony Creek, 8 goals, 3-51. Just ticking over 16 minutes gone here in the third quarter.
Just a bit of a steadier there from Tarwin. They needed that.
Absolutely.
Stony Creek kicking the last couple and a vital goal. Young Indy Cameron makes his way onto the wing there. Off the interchange. He's brought his own cheer squad here. The whole Tarwin thirds team's down there cheering him on after a 150-point win earlier today in the thirds.
Stone gets the ball out here. Frith charging, but gives one away. Hasn't been his day today, Luke Frith.
And there's Armstrong again. After getting the best in the earlier game, he's making a name for himself here in the ones as well.
Doubling up 8 quarters, that's a good effort.
It's a great effort. First game of footy this year as well. I think he barely played last year too, so he's going to be absolutely cooked tonight and tomorrow.
He won't be able to walk until Tuesday, I wouldn't have thought.
I hope he's got an RDO on Monday. Lockie Jones chips it across to Ricky O'Loughlin, feeds it back to LJ. Says, you have the kick. He goes for Alex Chadwick, goes over his head. Bit of a tussle. Chatty fumbles it out. And it's fed out once again.
Ball spilled out. Tyler Neal just picked it up. Looks to go inside on his right foot. Tom Stone, quick hand pass, but no one's actually there for Stony Creek. So Tyler picks up the work, tries to find Troy Sinclair, but the ball will go over and we'll have a throw in here. Middle of the wing on the far side.
Pressure just seems to have gone up a notch here again.
Absolutely. You can tell this quarter could make or break in the next 10 minutes. Game could be won. Thumping ruck contest there from Staley. Another ball in here. Gained a nice little 15 yards.
Young Boundary will throw it in again. Once again, there's a bit of a size mismatch in the ruck here, but they've seemed to hold their own pretty well here, the Stony Ruckman, despite them being in a lower weight class.
Driving tackle there from Cam Stone. And Ping holding the ball. Umpire's been hot in the whistle, but he's been consistent. Chip did not want to give the ball there to Cam Stone. Flicks out the hand pass to Bernardo, finds Tom Stone here on the wing. Been one of Stony Creek's better players today. Good little chip to his brother Julian. Strong mark. Looking for his options.
Is that a triple link up of Stones there?
Yeah, that happens about 18 times a week, I'd say. Stone to stone to stone. So Julian pops it inside forward 50. Tyler Neal whacked one.
Gone for the head.
Captain
Said
Insano's
I'd like
there.
the free kick, and it looks like it might be getting paid.
Tony Dyke here. Probably a 40-metre shot on goal, which might be 38 metres too much for him.
And there's the 8-quarter man. He was just laying on the ground, stretching out his legs, looking like he might be cramping on the mark there, Louis Armstrong. And we won't have any grievances on him for that.
Give the man some pickle juice. Sorry. Tony Dyke from the pocket. Just tugs it a little bit. Minor score.
Looks like the trainer's trying to get out to him to get him some salt tablets or something to ease the legs. But he's told him to go away in no uncertain terms.
Just tough.
Houston switches it over to Staley there. And he's going to switch it back across. Going to play the old double switch there to Lockie Jones. Right back in the goal square. Back to Houston. Jones getting marked tightly there. They know he wants to collect the hands off there, but they won't allow that Stony Creek. Houston finds a little option in Ferguaran there, and he goes to H. Cumming, who's overrun it just a bit, and it'll be an intercept there.
Once again, Simmons, another intercept mark, racking them up now across the back flank. Short little ball, but straight to Tarwin.
Ruckman in the interception there, and he's fed it off to Chicken. Then gets it fed off. Geordie Batako sends a thumper into the forward line.
Tyler just spilled the mark there. Handball over the top. Costly.
And Del Pozzo gains the crumbs there from the spill and will slot it through for another major for Tarwin. It must be his third, I reckon, there, Del Pozzo.
Absolutely. He's been lively down there. Tarwin, this could be their biggest lead of the game now. Nearing on 5 goals.
Entering the twilight stages of the third quarter here. Stoney will be looking to get 1 or 2 back quickly here. He's the lead that Tarwin hold there coming into the last, if they can.
Just a pause in play while they're retrieving the ball, went over the netting, so just waiting for one of the spectators, I believe, to go fetch it. Ball was being retrieved. Bender umpire just bringing it back in. Probably another 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Tarwin probably had the upper hand here.
It's been a funny game, though. Every time a team you think they're just starting to get some good momentum, the other team seems to pull it back a bit.
Real seesawing affair here, that's for sure. No one really getting clear ascendancy. Tarwin on the scoreboard, few goals early, and it's sort of been the buffer ever since.
Right back in the ruck against Jordan Staley. Staley taps it down to Batako. He manages to feed it out somehow. Chip Garnham just busts through a couple of tackles in the centre. Sends it in, overshoots Mahoney though, and it's an intercept.
Good side step there from young Chip, although Link there to sweep it up. Finds Neil, who switches the play here towards Harrington. My apologies, that was actually Sinclair who finds Kay James. Swayed and bandages here on the far wing. Now he finds Harrington with the hand pass. Chip little kick. Finds Julian Stone here. Looks inboard. Wants to attack the corridor. Pumps one down the wing towards the forward 50. Colby Michael got up. Tony Dyke stayed down. Got wrapped up straight away, but we'll have a ball up here. Inside Stony Creek's forward 50. 23 and a half minutes gone here. Umpire throws it up straight away. Staley with the tap down. Tarwin with the hands there. Harrington picks it up. Looks to corral the opposition. And we'll have another ball up here. Deep inside the forward flank area.
The umpire throws it up right in the flank next to the boundary there. Stoney come out with the ball, but they're going to get tackled over the line there by Geordie Batako. And we're going to have another throw-in.
Badger umpire, rapid with his throw-in straight back into it. Staley with a thumping hit. Absolutely thumping hit out. Sinclair, sweeping hand pass. Misses his target by about 10 metres there in Link, who just sees the ball travel over. Half the contest there.
It's going to be evenly poised on the wing here. The young boundary umpire will throw it in.
The first-year umpire, he's been good today. That's a good throw-in.
He has.
Job right with the tap down there. Fans out the hand pass to Stone, who finds Neil. Harrington on his wrong side, sweeps the hand pass inboard to Julian Stone, but Tarwin right there.
Mackenzie bustles through, gives it to Del Pozzo again. He may go for goal from here, and he will. Just slid to the right, though.
Across the
He's looking for a fourth, I reckon.
Looks like Tyler's going to bring the ball in here for Stony Creek. Pumps the ball, bit of a helicopter, but finds job right there. Got hands in the back. Umpire said advantage, Julian Stone. Rebound 50, another helicopter. Finds Colby Michael with clean hands on the wing. Looks at his options, pumps it long, finds Frith one-on-one. Over the top, great spoil.
Great over the top spoil there from Fergus Warren. Kills the ball. Good result for Tarwin there. It looked like Frith was out.
Almost Stony Creek's best play of the game there. Coast to coast, but as you said, Fergus Warren, very clear, very clean intercept. Spoiled it. So umpire will ball it up deep inside Stony Creek's 50. Ball goes up. Frith with the tap down, but Tarwin there just looking to run this quarter out with no more hit on the scoreboard.
Umpire says give it to me, and he balls it up again. Goes in, pretty even on the tap there. Spills out, Tom Stone comes in. He's going to feed the hands out though, mid-tackle. There's a bit of body work going on here.
Harrington wins out the hand pass there, but Tarwin just tough, not letting the ball out. Wanting to kill this quarter.
26 minutes, 26 and a half minutes in.
Can't be long left.
Be looking to get boundary here, Tarwin, yep, and that they will.
They've done well. They've gained about 50 metres of territory here with not much risk.
They know it's red time. Take the sting out. Try and take the same lead in. Staley again, fist it forward, just taking territory, and it'll get there again.
Smart play from Tarwin here, just trying to milk the clock down. Run this quarter out. Staley being good in the ruck in the last 5 minutes.
Reasonably warm day here at Shark Park. There's a couple of tired bodies looking around. They'll be looking forward to this three-quarter time rest here, I reckon.
Absolutely.
No more than Louis Armstrong into his 7th quarter of footy. Chip feeds the handball out. Nick McKenzie now has a paddock of space. He ignores that and he feeds it in.
Great intercept there. Looks like Sinclair it is. Kicks the ball across the face of goal. Finds Curtin Newton on the back flank. Rebound 50 there. Finds Strickland. Great movement there from Stony Creek. Done well. Sinclair, he kept on running there.
It's good. They've got to go quick and they know it.
Absolutely. So he chisels the ball down the forward wing to Anthony Dyke, but just runs out of room there, and you'll see the ball over.
Calls of red time coming out from the Tarwin defence here.
They know it. We know it. 28 minutes gone here, deep in the third quarter.
Big handball fed out by Staley there.
Advantage called the umpire.
Chucked onto the boot there by Bean Ellen. Geordie Batako finds the mark. And he's going to play on pretty quick. Goes in. Oh, Del Pozo drops the uncontested mark there. They would have loved a little shot there to just create that little bit more of a buffer coming into three-quarter time. But
was probably looking for the contact there in the marking contest, which never actually came. So Bernardo taps it down, and we'll have another throw in here. Probably 35 metres out.
Can't be long left. Entering the 29th minute of play here.
Tarwin looking for one more major. Stone, finds Sinclair, who finds the boundary. Tally wrapped up and over the line, and we'll have a throw in.
And there's a siren right on cue. And that'll leave the scores at three-quarter time at Tarwin 12-8-80 to Stony Creek 8-4-52. 28-point lead to the Tarwin Sharks. Not unsurpassable for Stony Creek, though. Can be done. They'll need to move quick and get going pretty quickly in the fourth.
Probably a fair assessment, though, the scoreboard on the game so fast. Tarwin just probably had the upper hand and definitely had more of the territory. So, you know, a 4-goal margin's probably fair. But as you said, with the way Stony Creek's played, they've banged on 2 goals in inside a minute. So if they get a flying start here, it could be game on.
Absolutely.
Welcome back here to Tarwin on a absolutely magnificent Saturday afternoon. At the moment, the home team leads, Sammy, by 28 points, but the game is definitely not done.
Couldn't ask for a much better day this time of year here in Tarwin.
Absolutely perfect. Grant always in good nick here.
Teams both resuming their positions. Spectators clearing the ground. Plenty of kids out there kicking the footy there at the three-quarter time break, which is good to see. We're about to lock in. Final quarter.
So umpire there, just wait until everyone's cleared, waiting for the siren, and we'll resume proceedings here. Just a few stragglers still getting off.
Here we go. Umpire raises the ball in the air. Siren blows. We're getting underway. Fourth quarter. Staley and Bright. Staley gets the tap away. Stony feed the hands out though.
Through Lockridge, who pumps the ball out. Julian Stone launches it inside 50. Angus. McGuinness there held. Tom Stone. Wrap around, tackle there. And umpire says, we'll ball it up here. Probably centre half forward here for Stony Creek. Ball gets launched up here. Just grabbed out of the ruck there. Troy Sinclair picks it up. Straight to Ben Allen.
Bean slaps it on the boot. But it gets smothered almost, or just tickles off there. And
Tyler
here's
Neal.
Louis Armstrong. Tries to reel it in his 8th quarter.
Good tackle there from Harrington. Just held the play up there. Looked like Houston was going to be off. So ball about 30 metres out here from Stony Creek's goal. Jai Bright tries to tap it down. Julian Stone kicks the ball out to Cody Lockridge, who has a ping on goal across the face. And scores are starting here in the fourth quarter with just a minor score.
Lockie John Jones plays immediately out of the kick in. Finds a short little chip there. Looks like it's Ben Allen, I think, there in the back pocket. That's a great mark there.
Didn't the supporters like it too?
Right in front of the home rooms there. A chicken there. And he stumps it down the line. Big H. Oh no, Duff.
Too big, too strong.
Big Duff reels it in. Got some great set of jukes on him there. Just chips it down the line. Chipped inboard. Here's Chip Garnham. He feeds it inside 50, but it's straight to the Stony Creek defender.
Tyler Link there. Just marking Dill Garnham's ball inside 50. Looks at his options, goes across and finds, I believe that's Tyler Neal there in the back flank. He goes back to Link. Doesn't have a lot of options here. Talon's really forced them back. So Link goes across goal again. Finds Cody Lockridge, who bites off a great inside ball there to Strickland, who once again just chisels one low and finds Harrington.
This is how they're going to need to play. They're going to need to bite off the corridor a bit here.
Absolutely. Harrington finds Stone, who finds Sinclair, where he tried to find Stone, but couldn't quite get there. Tyler Link spills the mark here. Ball falls down. Kurt Newton, I should say.
Louis Armstrong with the big thumping spoil. I reckon he knocked about 50 of them in the twos game earlier. Magic man in his 8th quarter of footy. 12 months off footy and he's straight into 8 quarters. I don't think we'll be seeing him in the lunchtime game anymore.
It's been quite impressive, hasn't he?
Absolutely.
So boundary throw up here. Short ball. Underground hand pass from Julian Stone. Tries to find Cam Stone, but Stony Creek looks like they got a free here. Is that in the back? Looks to be. Yep, so Jai Bright just looks to put it long to the top of the square. Off the side of the boot a little bit perhaps, but Tarwin with once again numbers will just rebound. Although, ball's not done yet. Oh, he's thrown off it. Tarwin, great pressure there.
LJ there feeds it out, but it's going to be out in the forwards. Just come off the side of the boot a little. Stony Creek will regain possession there, just forward of centre wing.
Stony Creek started the quarter very hot, which they had to. Need to turn this into some scoreboard momentum. Still trailing by 27 points here to start the final term. So Harrington puts it long, but once again finds a blue and white shirt.
Great intercept mark there by Ricky O'Loughlin. He'll go the switch, and he does get it there. Looks like Chip Garnham there, getting back from the midfield there to help out in defence. He'll just bite off a little sneaky 45, but Houston drops the little mark there, uncontested.
Lockridge picks up the hands. Fine McGuinness on his left, on his preferred side. That's big. Stony Creek not done with yet. Angus McGuinness. Being a good find. Just goes onto his preferred left side there and slots it straight through the big sticks. Stony Creek 5 goals 9, trailing Tarwin 12 goals 8. Just on 5 minutes gone here to start the last quarter.
21-point buffer, that brings it down to now. Still plenty of time. 4-kick game.
Stony Creek really need to keep this momentum here. If it turns into an arm wrestle for the next 10 minutes, they might just run out of time.
Pretty even in the ruck contest there. Comes down, Ben Allen tries to get his hands to it. Gets wrapped up. It's just tossing around in there.
Held on to him. Free kick to Tarwin.
Bean Ellen comes away with it. Feeds it in, looking for Troy Harley. Del Pozzo gets there, though. Gets the backwards crumbs. Flicks it to Bertacco. He's going to have a ping. And it's just gone across the face.
Good effort from there, though.
Looked good for a second there. Trying to judge it off the goal umpire's movements. Bit hard to tell from this position we're in.
So Simmons on the kicking duties at the moment. Finds Link on the back flank who goes inboard. Neat little 25-metre kick to Lockridge, who goes long across the ground. Assesses his options, but I don't think kicking to Tarwin was what he wanted.
Lockie Jones with another intercept. He's racking up those intercept possessions there today. Feeds it off. Troy Harley feeds it in. I believe that might be Jordan Staley there with the ball there. This is within his distance, but he chooses not to take it. He flicks it inside. It feels to the ground. Houston's there. Can't get his hands on it. It's a hot footy in there, and it'll be a ball up. Umpire says, give it to me.
So we're deep inside Tarwin's 50 here. Umpire launches it. No one wins their head out. The ball just comes straight back down to ground. Although Lockridge with another rebound 50 here finds Frith on the lead. Looks up. Not a lot of options. So he goes long down the line. Possibly try and find Bernardo at the back. Goes up. Ball goes over the back. Angus right here. Picks it up. Goes one way. Goes the other way. Tries to corral his opponent. Flicks out the hand pass. Tarwin with the intercept.
Chadwick gets a handball out. Goes straight back to Bernardo, though. And we'll have another ball up.
So Frith in the ruck here for Stony Creek. Just taps it down. Julian Stone there at the bottom of the pack as he always is. But the ball spills out. Strickland ducks his head and he gets awarded for it. Goes across the face of goal. Scrubs a kick. Finds Newton, who launches a long bomb.
Big kick. Lockie Jones sweeps it up at the back, though, and says, we'll take the rush behind, thank you. He takes his ball now, back from the goal square then. Ready for a kick out. Assesses his options. Says, I'll play on, thank you. Comes down here to the scoreboard side. Looking for Staley. Gets spoiled, though. Fergus Warren there. Shrugs a tackle. Gets it off to Staley, and he is sprayed it wide out in the full. Sinclair will assume possession.
So just waiting for the ball to be retrieved here, but Sinclair penned in on the boundary. Just finds a nice little inboard kick to Kurt Newton. Had a bit of the footy lately. Goes past one opponent, but misses the hand pass. Probably a wasted opportunity there for Stony Creek. Had clean possession, but did not get anywhere with it. So we'll have another ball in here on the far wing.
Back to the battle of the day in the ruck there. Cumming versus Bright. Bit of a shallow throw in, and the central umpire says we'll have it again.
Umpire just waltzes in a little bit further. Let her rip. Launches it up nice and high. Still a bit shallow, but Cummins won the tap. Finds Lockridge, though, who has a little dinky kick inside forward 50. Finds Benaldo. Probably too far for him.
Great little hit, lowering the eyes, though.
Got plenty of options, but he finds one in the pocket in Frith, but over his head. Stony Creek had all the territory this quarter, but hasn't really meant scoreboard momentum. Tarwin just seemed every time the ball's been down there to rebound and rebound well. Been structured very well behind the ball.
Feel like it could only take a couple of goals, though, and pressure can do some funny things at times.
Absolutely. Ball in dispute. No one really winning clean possession here. So we'll have another throw in. Throw in or throw up? Looks like a throw up. Stony Creek wins the tap, but Tarwin's right there to shark it. Pardon the pun.
Chadwick demolished in the tackle. Physical tackle. And we're going to have another ball up. Comes up. Stony win the tap there. Comes down. Ball's in dispute. And surprise, surprise, we have another ball up.
Been a very hotly contested game. Good viewing as no team has really got the upper hand so far. This game, Harrington with an ambitious tackle there. And another ball up here, probably 20, 25 out from Stony Creek goal, slight angle. Umpire launches it up with the tap. Stony Creek with the tap. Angus McGuinness on his preferred left side just couldn't quite get the big bender to go in there, and another minor score to Stony Creek.
And Lockie Jones will resume with the kick-in responsibilities. He's had them all day. Here we go. He plays on. It's called to, takes a bounce, and then whacks it on the boot. Goes for a long one, looking for Harrison Cumming, but it'll fall short, and the Stony defender goes the double fister over the line.
Sinclair with the double fister, but he's been awarded the free. Must have been out of bounds possibly, but either way, pumps it at long inside 50. Angus McGuinness, good hands. Tyler Neal, snap around the body on his left. He likes it. That's big. Great little snap around the corner there on his left from Tyler Neal. Brings Stony Creek to 10 goals, 7-67. Still trailing Tarwin 2 goals, 9, 12 goals, 9, 81. But as you said, under 3 goals now when this game is very hotly contested.
Exactly what the doctor ordered for Stony Creek. Pressure can do some funny things in football. Let's see how Tarwin respond. Umpire comes in. Balls it up. Pretty even on the tap work there. Bright ends up with his own ball. Cam Stone brings it out. Sends it inside 50.
Tally Benaldo on the lead there. Turns around and already had one shot just on the half-time siren or three-quarter time siren. So he's got his side set. He'll be trying to put the slipper into this one, and geez, another goal here would be huge. Really make it a tight contest for the last 15 minutes here. So Benaldo lining up. We'll have to strike it probably 50 metres.
Biggest shot of the game here.
Just pulled it slightly, made the distance fine, but minor score. Not so much a handy point at this time in the game.
And looks like kicking responsibilities are going to Ricky O'Loughlin this time. Sits in the goal square, assessing his options. Plays on now. He sent a thumping left footer down the flank. Geordie Batacco with a great mark there. Something ended up being reasonably uncontested with about 10 players around. Spilled out there. Centre forward for Tarwin. Stony come up with it.
So Bordenette in trouble, dispossessed, and that's holding the ball.
Great tackle from the youngster there, Indy Cameron.
Tarwin about 70 from home. Although Julian Stone with an intercept mark. Looks to go inboard. They're going to have to roll the dice here, Stony Creek. So he goes right down the line. Ball spills over the top. Cummins there wrapped up. Umpire says play on.
Chip Garnham tries to go through him. Stoney saying no thank you. He turns back around, gives it to Indy Cameron. He shoots it out, and Julian Stone.
Another intercept mark. He's been good today, Julian. Looking at his options, doesn't see a lot that he likes, so he goes back to Angus Wright, deep inside the pocket. Looks to find Sinclair on the far wing. Picks it up, and he's off. Takes a bounce. Might tries like for a second. Lays a shoe into it, although kicks it to a 2-on-1. And once again, the 2 for Tarwin come up trumps.
Ricky O'Loughlin with the intercept. Just says, let's slow it down a little here, boys. Let's take some heat out of the game. Sends long down the line. Geordie Staley flies. Gets hands to it. Stoney get it. It's caught up right near the boundary line here. It's been paid. Holding the ball to Stony Creek.
Sinclair's really lifted in this second half. Pings out the handball to Link. Under pressure. Finds Tom Stone. Under pressure yet again. Stony Creek right hot on the hammer here. So Link goes inboard. Looking for an option. Jai Bright got hands to it. Not awarded. Tom Stone follows up his work.
She's a hot footy right now. Both teams want it. We're going to get another ball up.
No one really winning the contest here. Real scrappy affair. Although Tully can get the handball out to Dyke, who just puts the little ball inside 50, and then Tarwin and Stoney meet at the contest and wrap it up. Umpire says we'll throw it up. So thrown up again here. Centre half forward on Stony Creek side. Tyler Neal, snap around the corner.
Lockie Jones with the intercept. That must be about number 10 for the day. He's been good back there.
He's been huge
really
in
good.
defence.
He switches it out. Geordie Staley there. Puts it on the boot. Looking for Tommy Francis. Gets spoiled. It'll get over the line for a throw-in. 16 minutes and 53 seconds into the last quarter. Clock's starting to beat down now. We've got a 13-point game, 3-kick game. Stoney will be looking to get one in the next couple of minutes here.
So ball was thrown in, but Tarwin just goes straight up the chimney. Enjoy marking that one.
If he stood in the same spot, that would have come back down and donged him on the head, I reckon.
Real driving there tackle from Harrison Cummins. He's toiled away in the ruck. He's done well.
It's been a very fascinating contest that there in the ruck all day there. Good to watch.
Tully Bonaldo tried to get over the top, but tapped it straight down to Tarwin.
Taco slams it forward off the boot.
Kay James at the fore of the footy.
Chaos footy going on in the forward 50. Bit of a fumble here from the Stoney defender. They'll feed it back out there, but Geordie Batacco will take the intercept there, right on the Tarwin forward 50. He goes a short chip inside. The short chip to find Chip.
Lining up for his third goal of the day, Dill Garnham. He's been lively whenever the ball's been in his hands.
He has. This is within his range. He'll be kicking from roughly 45.
Slightly into the breeze, though, as he got the journey.
Tied legs in the fourth quarter. He's a pretty fit unit, though, there, young Dill. I reckon he can make it. It's just accuracy is the question.
Made the distance easy, didn't it?
Made the distance, but did waylay the accuracy. It's out in the full. Missed a lot.
So Stony Creek need another goal to here really quickly as we count up towards 20 minutes here in the last quarter. Once again, we'd like to thank our major sponsors, Meanion Hotel, South Gippsland Turf Solutions, and MDC Building Group. As Simmons puts it straight down Tarwin's throat. They've just been intercepting everything today, that unit. Simmons with the spoil. Lockridge tries to pick up the ball. The ball doesn't want to. Finds it on the boot. Launches it inside 50. 2 against 1.
Ricky O'Loughlin, though. Great pick up there.
Tremendous.
Sends it back inside the 50. Brody Senior Gibson will try there. Gets sandwiched between 2 Stony defenders. Nick McKenzie puts it on the boot. And it is out in the full just.
Was it touched or was it out on the full?
The goal umpire has called out in the full. So depends what the central umpire has called it. Looks like they're setting up for a boundary throw-in.
So just about 20 minutes gone here in the last quarter. Tarwin just leading by the 13 points, but as we've seen so far this game, a few goals in a few minutes is not out of the question for either team.
Taken out of the ruck by Tarwin. Fed out, goes to the Stony Creek defender. Back out to Nick McKenzie. He feeds it in, and that's a mark from Toby McKenzie. Great mark there, back over his head. And you would genuinely back him in from here most of the time. Have I mozzed him or have I not? Let's find out.
So Tarwin here with an opportunity. You'd never say never, but this could be the first nail in the coffin. Just kicked it.
Thank God for that.
The Moz didn't quite happen, but Tarwin look like they're just starting to close the door here on Stony Creek.
Going to be tough from here. You need to bite off the corridor now. Go quick.
Absolutely. A few of the better players for Stony Creek. I think all the Stone boys have played pretty well as usual. Sinclair's really tried in the second half. Kurt Newton's had a bit of the ball, and
Harrington's had a lot.
Harrington's has had a lot, you're right. Tully's been lively when he's been in the ruck. I'm about to find out how he goes right here. So ball comes up, wins the tap.
Geordie Patako running onto it. Just fumbles slightly, and it's cost him. He'll be wrapped up, and it'll be a ball up. Bernardo with the tackle.
For Tarwin, Jones has had a lot of the ball in defensive 50, hasn't he?
Absolutely, yes. Patako's been really good in the guts. Ben Ellen also. Chip Garnham.
Yep, had a fair bit of the footy as well.
The midfielders. Staley's been vital in the back when he's been there.
And good in the ruck too.
Pinch it in there nicely.
Ball does not set up there for Sinclair. So goes onto his right. Hand pass to absolutely nobody. And the ball spills out here. On the far wing, 21 and a half minutes gone here. Tarwin, 13 goals, 987 lead. Stony Creek, 10 goals, 868.
As the sun starts to set here upon the Shark Park, it's just drifting below the trees as it does at this time of year here. It's a bit of an ask here for Stony, but they'll give it their best crack, I'm sure. We'll have another ball in. Centre wing.
Can't be a lot of time on this quarter, you think. Only a few minutes left. Bernardo just plucks it out the ruck, does a blind turn, puts it onto the right boot, goes up the chimney. Ball leads inside 450, finds Frith at the bottom of it, can't quite take it. Ball gets pinged out, finds Julian Stone. Kay James was waiting there in case. Julian fans it across the forward 50. Could have very nearly paid that, you would have thought, but Lockridge pings out the hand pass, spills it though. Tyler Neal does. And Tarwin through Garnham and Houston rebounds. Although in saying that,
heads it out.
Bernardo gets the intercept, but
Yan intercepts it back. He feeds it out now, looking for Mahoney.
Good
strong hands from Mahoney.
Very strong hands, that.
He just says we'll slow it down. Let's take some time out of the game here. There can't be long to go. More time we take out, the better. Feeds it in on his left now, looking for Troy Harley. Tries to go the one-hander, but he's happy to see the boundary line as well. That's his friend right now.
Been a very evenly matched game, I should say, sorry. Here at the Shark Park, Tarwin slammed a few goals on early before Stony Creek even knew what was happening, and that's pretty much been the difference here. After that, been very evenly matched. I think both teams with plenty to take out of today's performance.
Been a great arm wrestle since that little goal burst there at the start. Geordie Patako with the smother there. Comes in, tries to tap it to Del Pozzo. Good body work by Newton. Spills out. Ben Ellen feeds off the hands. Del Pozzo going for another. That must be his 4th or 5th, and he's fed it through, and I think that's the dagger. I think that'll just about do it here as a sealer.
So it looks like Tarwin's going to come away with a victory here, just entering the 25th minute of the final term with a 4-goal advantage. The ball's been, a few of the Tarwin forwards have been very lively when it's been down there and made the most of their opportunities, which has probably been the difference, really.
Ball comes back to the centre. Umpire walks in, ready to bowl it up. Final few minutes of the game. Cumming and Bernardo go out in the ruck again. No one really gets a tap out there. Cumming himself gets to there, and he's been done holding the ball.
Umpire's been hot in the whistle, but he's been consistent. Bernardo just cramped up big time with the hand pass, pings it off to Lockridge, who launches it inside 50. Numbers down there. Tom Stone looks to swing it out, finds Tony Dyke there with a chip little intercept. Angus McGuinness snaps it on the left, but will not even trouble the scorers. Out of bounds on the full.
Come back to Staley here. Nope, it's been overruled and it will be a throw-in.
So 25 minutes gone here, deep in Stony Creek's 50 and the final term. Looks like a minor score there. So Angus McGuinness tried to soccer off the deck, but didn't quite work.
Staley on kick-out duties here. He runs in, spots off a little chip into Lockie Jones once again. He'd have to be up there with one of the better players for Tarwin today.
You would have thought so. He's been clinical back there.
Had a plethora of it and a ton of intercept possessions too. Looks for Cal McLeod, and that's a great mark there from young Cal McLeod.
It's got to be mark of the day. Let's have a look on the replay here.
A sticky mitts.
Flew high, that's for sure.
And another great mark by Troy Harley here. He's going to look to go inside 50, slow it down a little. I'll hope to get one more on the board here. He's Fan Realm Del Pozo there. Off the bounce, Toby Mahoney, he's going to play on. He hands it off. There's Tommy Francis in the goal square. And just a little cherry on top there for Tarwin. Tommy Francis kicks his first of the day, courtesy of Toby Mahoney and Rem Del Pozo. Lovely little passage of play there for the Sharks.
So Tarwin just pushing the lead out a little bit here in the last quarter. You could sense when the timer ticked over 20 minutes, Stony Creek just ran out of legs, and a few late goals here to Tarwin to really boost the percentage, which always helps, but definitely being the better team on the day.
Not embarrassed by any stretch of the imagination there, though, today, Stony Creek. They fought hard all day. It's been a good arm wrestle.
Absolutely. Like I said earlier, both teams can take plenty out of this contest. It's been very evenly matched with a lot of, a lot of pressure around the footy. So Bernardo wins the ruck tap, finds Julian Stone, who fans out the hand pass to Tyler Neal, launches it inside forward 50. Is it going to make the journey? It does not. Spilled the mark.
Ricky O'Loughlin feeds the hands out. Cal McLeod, it's a kick out.
It's a downfield.
And yep, downfield is going to be paid. Going to come here to Lucas Harmer, the chicken. He's going to switch it. And Lockie Jones again, but I think it might have missed everything and it's going to be out in the full.
Just ticking over 28 minutes gone here at Tarwin. Have to say, good crowd in for a very good game of footy, hotly contested. So Jai Bright here, one of Stony Creek's vice captains, tucked deep into the pocket. Going to take a good effort to kick this one home. Look to slide it out as he's gone the drop punt. And just across the face, a minor score there.
Thumping kick from Staley. Up towards centre wing. Looking for Troy Harley. He's going to get a holding free kick here, I think. He was all over by three blokes. Troy regains the ball. Back pedals. Doesn't look to do anything here quickly. Just wants to wind down the clock. Look for him to go long down the line here, I imagine. But no, he's going to chip it on a short 45. Find the easy option. And the chicken. He'll take it. Find another little 45. and Sam Powell-Pepper. He's just going to chip it around. Bit of possession game here. No, he decides to go long down the line. Option got shut down.
Tom Stone won the contested ball there, finds Tyler Link. Aiden Simmons just a little dribbler, but doesn't quite work out. Tyler Neal picks up the hand pass, swings it back, finds Simmons again. Touched off the boot. Big body there.
Yang gets wrapped up, took on the tackle, and it has been paid.
Holding the ball, so Angus McGuinness looked to move things on pretty quickly. Swings onto the left, tries to find Frith, I should say.
Staley once again.
Intercepts ball, looks like it'll spill out, which it does. Throw in just on 30 minutes gone here, deep into the fourth quarter.
Can't be long at all. It just ticked over 30 right now. Ball goes up. H. Cummins gets it down off the tap. Off his own tap. Ball's wrapped up. Another ball up. Got a holding free coming to someone here. Looks like it's going to Bean Ellen. Looks for his options. Looking to find the easy option. Chew up some time. But he goes down the line. Looking for Toby Mahoney and Troy Harley.
And that's it. That is it. Tarwin victors today. 15 goals, 9.99 to Stony Creek, 10 goals, 10.70. Ran away with a 29-point victory there.
Wraps up a great game of footy. Couple of late goals to Tarwin there, really blew the lead out. Before that, it was an arm wrestle, bar the first 5 minutes of the game, really. It was a good, tough country footy affair, a game of footy.
Absolutely. Both teams can take plenty out of today. I thought the contested footy was on and a lot of intercepts for both teams, which both goes to show that their inside 40 to 50 U's can be cleaned up, but their defensive structures were spot on. So, as we said, Tarwin come away with the spoils, but a good day overall for both teams.